Welcome back. Again, we are here with Mark Warburton from Projipro Systems, a regional partner for ClearCenter, who is actually committed to building 100% of his business on ClearOS. Today we're going to talk specifically around deployments. So you've got a customer that has actually said, yep, I like the numbers. If you can give me the same functionality, let's get going. What's next? How do you get this deployed?
Well, there's a couple of ways, and I've done all of them actually. There's multiple ways. You can take their existing hardware, whether it be an HP ProLine server, and just install ClearOS on it. You can sell them an appliance. You can get an old 286 out of the closet and install ClearOS on there and get it up and going. One thing that we've done is we've basically left their existing network running, and we took an old box they had sitting around somewhere and installed the operating system on there, ClearOS, and got it up side by side working comparison. We were able to say, you see, we can function this way or that way. And then during that conversation and during that time, of course, they're like, well, we'd like to buy a box or maybe an appliance or maybe even install the operating system on a better server that we have in our system. So it's pretty flexible. We're able to take a box, whether it be an older server or a newer server, and just reinstall the operating system right over top of it. And once we've done that, we've been able to get very, very good service for them as far as uptime, stability. These guys are like, a lot of my customers are call centers, and they're open 24/7, 7 days a week, 20 hours a day. So there is no dime. There's no perfect time to come in and say, we're going to replace your network over the weekend. It has to be done kind of on the fly. So what we do is we do a side-by-side comparison first, and then we do a side-by-side network, and then we do a crossover in that limited time that we have on this particular customer. So it's very flexible. It's a great partnership as far as the operating system on the HPE line. And for us, we've been an HPE shop for a long time, and we're very, very comfortable working with those servers. But they've also worked on other boxes that we have. And the customers sometimes think you're just trying to sell them a box. You know, you're in here to sell me something. And when you can just come in and say, look, keep what you got, let's install ClearOS on top of there, and let's see what it does, they're just blown away that we don't have to bring in more hardware.
And then once it's installed, maybe they change their tune and say, well, I actually want to be able to do this. Maybe it's content filtering. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's share files in a different, unique way. Maybe with an own cloud type solution, or Dropbox, or some type of collaboration. Do you tell them about the ClearOS Marketplace, or do you just, as a partner, just go in and get it done, or how does all that work?
Well, I like to educate the engineers on staff about the marketplace, because there's so much out there that's pretty much free. There's some paid stuff out there, but you can get most of it done with some of the free subscriptions. What I like to do is say, you've got this working and it's up and stable, and then after months, maybe weeks, whatever, they're like, well, we want to try this. And then I like to show them that we can go to the marketplace and download the free app. And if that doesn't quite do it for them, then they can do the paid app, just a little bit more advanced app. But I like to educate my engineers on staff, because that's less times they have to call me. And in their mind, if they're not calling me, they're not paying money. And that's a big thing for these small and medium businesses. If they're not using IT consulting as much, that's a good thing. But if they need to, we're there for them. And we do have a lot of customers that we do retainers for, monthly retainers, where we do remote access to their equipment, and we can pretty much fix any issue they have remotely without coming on premise.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate your time. Thanks for coming in and helping folks to understand your real-world experience and how you deploy ClearOS. Thank you.
You're welcome.